Hello, language champions! Welcome back to English Podcast Real Life, the podcast where we turn moments of doubt into confidence. I'm Emma, and I'm thrilled to be here with you today to explore a topic that strikes fear into many hearts: recovering from mistakes in English gracefully, quickly, and professionally.
And I'm David. Let's be honest, everyone slips up sometimes, whether it's mixing tenses, mispronouncing a word, or accidentally saying something off. But what really matters is how you recover from those moments. In this episode, we'll give you clear steps, powerful mindset tips, and real-world examples to help you bounce back like a true professional.
Absolutely, David. Mistakes are part of every learning journey, but your response can turn an awkward moment into a chance to build credibility. We want you to leave today with practical tools you can use right away, so you never have to dread making mistakes again.
That's right. Whether you're in a business meeting, giving a presentation, or just chatting with colleagues, recovering well from mistakes is a skill that will set you apart. Let's dive in and show you how to transform these situations into your advantage.
David, you mentioned earlier that mistakes aren't the real problem, it's how we handle them. In fact, a 2023 Harvard Business School study found that 75% of managers say they trust someone more if they recover from errors well, compared to someone who never makes mistakes. That's pretty eye-opening.
Exactly, Emma. Recovering well from a language slip shows emotional intelligence and a calm presence under pressure. These are qualities that go far beyond grammar or vocabulary. They demonstrate strong communication skills, especially in English where clarity and confidence matter so much.
So, learning to recover isn't just about fixing a mistake. It's about building trust and showing that you can handle challenges with professionalism. Today, we'll teach you how to use these moments as opportunities to boost your presence and reputation.
That's the Kaivery mistake, is a chance to connect more deeply, show your human side, and actually strengthen your relationships in the workplace. If you can master recovery, you'll see your confidence and impact grow quickly.
Let's give our listeners a concrete toolkit. The recovery process has 3 simple steps. First, acknowledge the mistake. Briefly say something like, "Oops, I misspoke, let me rephrase." Second, correct yourself confidently. "What I meant to say is..." And finally, move forward. "Thanks for bearing with me. Now, let's continue."
I love how straightforward that is, Emma. When you follow these steps, you avoid freezing or apologizing excessively. Instead, you show control, humility, and clarity. It's about demonstrating that you can handle the unexpected smoothly, which is so valuable in professional English settings.
Exactly. The trick is to keep your correction short and positive. Don't dwell on the mistake. Just fix it and move on. This approach not only keeps the conversation flowing, but also helps you project confidence, even if you're feeling nervous inside.
And remember, people notice how you handle these moments much more than the mistake itself. With a clear, 3-step recovery, you'll come across as poised and reliable, which can make a big difference in your professional relationships.
Let's bring this to life with a real story. David, you mentioned your colleague Sophia in Spain who once said, "I will send the file yesterday." That's a classic tense mix-up, but what stood out was how she recovered from it.
Sophia didn't panic or over-explain. She simply said, "Oops, I misspoke. What I meant is I sent the file yesterday." Now let's look at this week's tasks. Her manager told me later that the way she handled that minor slip actually increased his trust in her English skills.
That's such a powerful example. A quick, calm correction makes a much better impression than getting stuck on the error. It shows you can keep things moving and stay focused on the real conversation.
Absolutely, Emma. Sophia's response was a masterclass in recover no drama, just a brief acknowledgement, a confident correction, and a smooth transition back to business. That's exactly the kind of skill we want our listeners to practice.
Let's add some expert perspective. Communication coach John Maxwell has a great quote: "Your response to failure tells people more about you than your success does." That really sums up the value of recovery, don't you think?
Absolutely. And it's not just Thoria Toastmaster study found that speakers who address their mistakes confidently score 30% higher in credibility than those who hesitate or ignore the slip. That's a huge difference in how others perceive your professionalism.
So, by practicing these recovery techniques, you're not just improving your English, you're actively boosting your reputation and trustworthiness in every interaction.
Exactly. These insights show that handling errors well isn't just a nice to have skill, it's a real advantage in business communication and leadership.
Let's give listeners some additional tips for handling mistakes. First, pause and breathe, don't rush your correction. Second, sprinkle in a little humor if it feels right, like saying, "Nice tense travel, I meant present perfect." Third, keep your correction concise, long explanations aren't necessary.
Great advice, Emma. And don't forget your nonverbal smile, keep eye contact, and maintain open body language. All these small actions help you project confidence and keep the conversation comfortable, even after a mistake.
Right. These strategies help you recover smoothly and maintain your connection with the people you're speaking to. No awkward energy, just a natural and fluid recovery that keeps everyone at ease.
When you combine these extra moves with the three-step formula, you'll find yourself handling mistakes with far less stress, and, over time, you'll notice your fluency and confidence growing in every business English situation.
Let's wrap up. Remember to use the three-step formula. Acknowledge, correct, move forward. Stay calm, keep your correction clear, and always bring your full presence to the conversation. That's the foundation of graceful recovery.
Here's our challenge for you this week. The next time you make a mistake in English, use your recovery formula out loud, either record yourself or practice right after. You'll be amazed at how quickly this builds your fluency and confidence.
If you found value in this episode, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you know who's learning business English. The more we support each other, the easier this journey becomes.
And don't miss next week's lesson. We'll be diving into how to build a compelling elevator pitch in English even if you're shy. It's a game changer for career growth and one of our most requested topics.